Hi, I'm Greg from Yellow, and today we're going to talk about Yellow and the consumer path to purchase. And what better place to do it than up here on this beautiful path in the magnificent Adelaide Hills. So what is the consumer path to purchase? Well, it's marketing jargon for the path that a consumer takes as they become aware of a need all the way through to when they make a purchase from an advertiser. And today I'm going to guide you down that path and show you the different ways that Yellow can help you reach consumers as they move through that path to purchase. So let's head down the path to step one, awareness. Okay, so awareness. This is where consumers first become aware of the need for a product or service. Now, it can happen organically, simply when something breaks, say blocked drains, consumer knows they need a plumber, so they just jump on Google, find a plumber, and they ring the plumber. But sometimes consumers need to be made aware of that need, or they need a little nudge. And this can happen when they see a TV commercial, perhaps when they hear an ad on the radio, or these days it tends to happen when they're searching the net or when they're browsing their social feeds. And this is where Yellow can help out. So when consumers are online and they're searching the internet, Yellow has a product called Yellow Digital Display. And the idea behind Yellow Digital Display is we will take our advertisers' messages and we will put them in front of consumers that are on the net on popular Australian websites like news sites, like Better Homes and Gardens, like Gumtree, and we'll put those messages in front of those consumers to try and get them interested in your product and service. Try and create that need. Now, Yellow Digital Display is quite unique in that we use a machine learning technology, which means that we put the ads on the websites that are getting the best results for your particular business. And because of that, it means that we get more clicks to our advertisers' websites than what the average is for digital display ads in Australia. So that's digital display ads and reaching your customers via websites. Secondly is social ads. And social ads are a little bit different. And in fact, social ads are different because companies like Facebook and Instagram know a lot about their users. So when we take an advertiser's message this time, we can put it in front of the users of Facebook and Instagram that are highly likely to be interested in your products and services at some point in time. And not only that, we A/B test the ads to make sure that we're putting the right content that is going to appeal to your particular advertisers. So it's all about the right content being in the right place at the right time and driving the maximum number of clicks to your website, or the maximum number of calls to your business, or perhaps the maximum number of visits to your business premise as what we possibly can from Facebook and Instagram. So that's awareness, and it's all about creating that need. Now, once a consumer has a need, the next thing they do is they move down that path and they start jumping on sites like Bing and Google and start making a bit of research about who it is that they're going to contact. So let's move down that path and have a look at research. So here we are at the research phase on the consumer path to purchase. This is where consumers are jumping on Bing or Google and they're looking to decide who they're going to make that next contact with. And there's three ways that an advertiser can appear on the first page of Google. The first one is they can appear up the top in those paid ads up the top of a Google search result page. This is SEM, or search engine marketing. Sometimes it's called AdWords. And this is a great way to reach your potential consumer, because with these Google ads, you can actually choose the exact type of things that people type into Google that you would like your business to appear for. And it's also quite instant. You can choose those words today and you can have your ads up there tomorrow. So it's a great way to reach out to your audience. With Yellow SEM, we actually use a bid and budget management technology just to ensure that we're getting the most amount of clicks that we can possibly get for any given budget that our advertisers choose to spend on search engine marketing. So Yellow SEM is a great way to go when looking at those ads up the top of Google. Now, the second way to appear on a search engine results page are those organic listings underneath the paid ads. Now, they're the ones that people sometimes deem the free ads or the free listings. And how a business appears in those is by Google believing that those businesses are the most relevant and the most popular for the search that somebody typed into Google. So for example, if somebody typed in plumber in Glenelg, Google is going to put the websites up there that it believes are the most relevant and the most popular websites for people who are searching for plumbers in Glenelg. And the only way that can happen is by optimizing your website to make that happen. And that's by looking at the code behind the website and making sure that that's correct and it's reading the way Google would like it to read. It's by making sure the content is correct and accurate and up to date and fresh. And it's by making sure that your website is popular by having other websites link back to your site all across the net. And generally businesses need to get an SEO expert team to make this happen. And with Yellow SEO, we pride ourselves on our transparency. So sometimes businesses get confused as to what exactly is SEO and what are you doing to my website to make it appear up the top. Well, we take that confusion away by giving our customers a report every single month that lists every single thing that we did to help their website appear on that first page of Google. And not only that, it works. So for Yellow SEO, 90% of the keywords that we manage for our customers reach page 1 of Google within 6 months. So that's a great result. And the third way of appearing on the first page of Google is via online directories. And this is like the best of both worlds, because with online directories, the directory company like Yellow Pages Online has already done the hard work to make sure that they appear on the first page of Google. And all a business has to do is create a listing within that directory, and they're going to start getting calls straight away. Now, Yellow Pages Online is the largest online directory in Australia. The numbers are quite phenomenal. We get 4.2 million consumers to yellowpages.com.au every single month. And because our content is so rich and so diverse, we actually appear in over 50 million Google search results every single week. So it's no wonder that Yellow Pages Online is Australia's #1 directory and we get so much traffic to our site. So that's research. Okay, the consumers here, they're choosing which website to go and have a look at. And when they do make that decision and they click on that link, that takes us to step 3 on the path to purchase, which is intent. And we're going to head down there now. So here we are, intent. We're on the customer's website. Now, it's really, really important at this stage that the website is set up correctly to convert that consumer into a customer, a paying customer with your business. Because most businesses spend a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of money to get that consumer to their website. So it's really critical that we're converting as many of them to a paying customer as what we possibly can. And we do that by having a website that is set up correctly to give the customer the information they need to trust in the business, and then make the contact really, really easy for that consumer to get what they need from that particular business. And these days, it's not just a phone call. So I know most businesses would prefer a phone call, and a phone call is certainly still a great way to receive contact. But these days, you've also got to be able to talk to your customer via web forms, via emails, and more so via chat. And chat functionality is great because it means that consumer can land on your website, chat with your business to get the answers they need, to get that trust with your site before they actually pick up the phone and make a phone call. So 2 things here. Yellow websites. We've built over 10,000 websites for Australian businesses, and we know how to set them up to convert to paying customers. So that's critical. And we make them look fantastic, not only on computer screens, but on mobile devices, which is where 60% of people are doing their searches from these days. And secondly, we have a little feature called Yellow Chat. And Yellow Chat is just a manned service where we will look after the chat functionality on your website. We'll talk to your customers. We'll get them confident and trusting with your business so that they then feel that they can pick up the phone call and go that next step and have that discussion with your business and hopefully move on to a sale. So this intent step is really, really important, but it's not the end. Because no matter how fantastic a website is, between 10 and 20% of people is the best you'll get in regards to people who land on your website going on to make a contact the first time they land there. Which means that up to 80 or 90% of consumers that land on your website are going to leave your website without making a contact with your business the first time. Now, this isn't because they've made a decision elsewhere, it's just because they're still in the research phase, they're still looking around, perhaps they got called away by the kids or they've had to go back to work, whatever it is. But we need to make sure that we get that consumer back to your site when they're ready to make that purchase. And to do this, we use a functionality called retargeting. Now you would have seen this before. This is where you visit someone's website and then for the next week or so, that website follows you all around the internet until you're ready to make a decision, and then hopefully it reminds you to go back and complete your purchase with the business that you originally made the contact with. Now we do that using our Yellow digital display product. So we set it up in a way that when somebody lands on your website, no matter how they got there, we put a little cookie on the device, so the mobile phone or the computer that somebody was doing the search from. And then when that same person goes searching around the internet, so again to the news sites, Better Homes and Gardens, Gumtree, wherever, your business message will pop up in front of that person and remind them to go back to your website, finish their research and make that purchase. So I think that's it. That's the consumer path to purchase, and we've covered all the different ways that Yellow can help our advertisers reach consumers at those different stages of the path to purchase. Obviously, it goes into a lot more detail than what I've talked about today. So if you would like more information, please reach out to me directly at greg.nicole@sensis.com.au or jump online to our website. Go to our Yellow Business Hub and there's a whole host of information there that will help your business reach consumers at all the different stages along that consumer path to purchase. So that's the consumer path to purchase, and that's it from me today. I wish you all the luck reaching out to consumers as they do move along that path to purchase. And until next time, thanks for joining me, and I'll talk soon. Cheers.